The biggest bankruptcies in crypto? Crypto is in existence for nearly 14 difficult years. The road hasn't been simple, with the most heinous black swan incidents creating vacuums that erase years of advancement in days. Because of black swan events that have happened over the years, the crypto markets have been unstable. We wish there was a better way to put it, but there isn't. Many crypto businesses have gone bankrupt over the years as a result of major hacks, forgery, or poor management, resulting in the loss of billions of dollars in investment capital. To date, there have been numerous bankruptcies. Aren't you interested in discovering more about these? So, welcome back to our new video, in which we will discuss some of the biggest bankruptcies in crypto. Let's start with the most recent one, the bankruptcy of FTX. FTX in 2022. FTX, the highest exchange by transaction volume, declared bankruptcy and was unable to honor customer withdrawals. On November 11, 2022, it filed for bankruptcy under Chapter 11 in the United States. FTX's problems began in November. It was revealed that Alameda Research, a cryptocurrency exchange firm closely associated with the exchange, had $8 billion in debts and the majority of its shares in FTT. Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange, sold off its FTT holdings in reaction to the report, causing the token's price to drop like a stone. Sensing impending chaos, consumers hustled to withdraw $6 billion from FTX in less than 72 hours, and the exchange was unable to meet the withdrawals. It seems that FTX was channeling client funds to Alameda Research for questionable trading bets, and Alameda lost a large portion of it while investing the rest in relatively illiquid investment opportunities. Because it was unable to satisfy consumer withdrawals, the exchange declared bankruptcy. FTX is in the bankruptcy process. A new leadership group is attempting to try and recover the remaining funds in the corporate coffers to reimburse client withdrawals to the greatest extent possible. When Binance entered into a contract to obtain FTX in November, it almost bailed out. But Binance decided to back out after conducting due diligence. According to filings, FTX owes money to over 1 million creditors, with a big loss of $9 billion. Alameda Research. You've probably heard of Alameda Research. So now it's time to learn more about it. Sam Bankman-Fried had already lost a lot more than a shaker of salt in the midst of his crumbling crypto dynasty. That's bad news for Nassau, Bahamas' Margaritaville Beach Resort. Because Bankman bankrupt Fried's trading firm, Alameda Research, owes this resort more than $50,000. According to a court record submitted in the trading firm's bankruptcy proceedings, Margaritaville, a Jimmy Buffett-inspired joint of diners, resorts, cruises, and real estate advancement, is one of Alameda's top unsecured creditors. The city of Alameda owes the resort $55,319, but it is unknown how the funds ended up spending. Unsecured creditors, unlike secured creditors, are not granted access to securities that they may seize if the money owed to them is not required to pay. On November 11, Alameda, the crypto trading FTX, and a number of related entities declared bankruptcy. Before the filing, Bankman-Fried attempted to raise $8 billion as FTX faced a funding shortfall due to a surge in customer withdrawals. The more than $50,000 unpaid to Margaritaville is insignificant to the nearly $4.7 million owed to Alameda's top unsecured creditor, Amazon.com. Bloomberg Finance is also one of the company's largest debt holders, with an unprotected claim totaling more than $80,000. According to the filing, Alameda owes more than $5 million to its top 11 unsecured creditors. FTX's list of unsecured creditors is not disclosed in public documents, despite its close links to Alameda. Bankman-Fried's worth was once $26 billion, and he allegedly spent $300 million on the residential estate for his company's executives and made donations of $260 million to charitable organizations and political organizations. Given the downfall of FTX and Alameda, many of those responsibilities are now jeopardized. BlockFi, a crypto lender that FTX had loaned money to, also declared bankruptcy. FTX and Alameda also purchased significant stakes in dozens of cryptocurrency-related startups, at least one of which had assets in the now-defunct exchange, Terra Luna. So, the Terra Luna bankruptcy comes next on the list. Overnight, the Terra Luna cryptocurrency fell 75%. This has been one of the most phenomenal crashes in cryptocurrency history, as well as the largest among the top cryptocurrencies. In 5 days, the project went from nearly $80 to $5. The crypto market is closely following the latest developments concerning the project, whose failure has been compared to the 2008 Lehman Brothers bankruptcy. The Luna crypto crash was triggered by its relation to Terra USD, the Terra network's algorithmic stablecoin. Over $2 billion in UST was unstaked on May 7, 2022, and hundreds of millions of dollars were instantly liquidated. It's unclear if this was a reaction to increasing interest rates or malicious activity on the Terra blockchain. The massive sell-offs lowered the cost of UST from $1 to 91 cents. As a direct consequence, traders began exchanging 90 cents of UST for $1 of Luna. After a huge proportion of UST was offloaded, the stablecoin began to depeg. More people have sold off their UST in a distress, resulting in the minting of much more Luna and a rise in the total supply of Luna. Following the crash, cryptocurrency exchanges began to blacklist Luna and UST duos. In short, Luna was abandoned because it had lost its value. The Luna implosion had an impact on the whole cryptocurrency industry, which was already turbulent and in complexity at the time. The Luna crash is estimated to have tanked Bitcoin's valuation and caused a $300 billion loss in value across the whole crypto world. Voyager and Celsius, two crypto leaders, have declared bankruptcy. Three Arrows Capital was forced to go bankrupt. We will know more about these. Three Arrows Capital. Let's go back to the middle of this year when Three Arrows Capital declared bankruptcy in July 2022. Three Arrows Capital was a major crypto hedge fund. It was in charge of nearly $10 billion worth of assets. As a consequence of a liquidity problem created by the bear market, the fund went into bankruptcy. Its collapse can be traced back to the downfall of UST, which was among the most famous stablecoin initiatives. 3AC had spent heavily $500 million in the venture, which ultimately failed, reducing its value to nothing. Furthermore, 3AC held the capacity to utilize all DeFi guidelines that were liquidated as a result of drops in BTC and ETH. The company had borrowed money from well-known cryptocurrency companies such as Blockchain.com, Voyager Digital, Genesis, and BlockFi, each of which was impacted by the company's bankruptcy. According to findings, 3AC owes $3.5 billion in total. Celsius Network is now on the list. It was a system for crypto borrowing and staking. Celsius declared bankruptcy on June 22 as a result of a liquidity crisis brought on by the continuing crypto bear market. The Luna UST crash exacerbated Celsius's problems and compelled the company to deeper into debt. The community initially noticed difficulties when the firm brought to a halt all user withdrawals and transmitted millions of dollars from Aave to FTX for unspecified reasons. Celsius had leveraged assets in a number of DeFi protocols, which were liquidated due to the significant bear market. The lack of risk hedging to protect the funds exacerbated Celsius's situation. Celsius has admitted to a balance sheet deficit of up to $1.2 billion, as per bankruptcy court documents. Voyager Digital. Finally, there is Voyager Digital. Following 3AC's $660 million insolvency, this US-based cryptocurrency exchange filed bankruptcy. The platform halted withdrawals in early July 2022 but guaranteed the public at the moment that it would remain operational. The exchange used $75 million from Alameda Research's 15,000 BTC rapidly rotating loan to compensate its publicity for the debts that 3AC could not pay back. It also stated that it possesses $137 million in cash and cryptos. However, with 3AC declaring bankruptcy, Voyager's aspirations of recovering the money were dashed. Over $1.3 billion is now owed to 100,000 creditors by the exchange. Since its beginning, the crypto market has seen several black swan events. While hacking and bear markets have indeed been significant factors, fraud and poor management have also been factors. We went over some of the biggest crypto bankruptcies, ranging from the most recent FTX debacle to the oldest Voyager. It demonstrates what might go wrong even with the most formed projects in this area. So, even if a project appears to be legitimate, there are always dangers associated. Always conduct your own research before participating in any project to minimize your exposure to risk. So, that's all for today's video. We hope you enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.